September to the re means again. Re means again. So restructuring means adebia to chin what Dr. Ogum dia no ye pese yes aso di sie ni na ne ye man dum ne kana was start no season nko wie then we can say moro wa ne man so ani Mr. Wilson o ne wadwuma so ani tola fa ha Ogum wa mu fa ha say ko. Why can't we finish the season? I mean, why? If we are asking for why, I might not have answers to this, but I understand that club no per sources. Nana, baby, I'll be a boom. Opim sorti fie or train sources. Yo, sources by in a bit DH commercial.
Why invest you?
I'm telling you, you have no idea.
Hey, baby, I'm not owning.
You have no idea.
Because you know, my goodness.
See, car got to company for the asset team no more fee no. But me, my problem is football na DH. Ne se got to call the sika shemua. Yo. In football, a bread and the results no ba. It has to take a bit of time. Yes, you can't big club the any bread. Oh, traditional club the any bread. Oh boy. And you know, Pioneer Tiana Casa. Oh, Casa after Madrid, Gigi no. A group bread. Me na Leon a bomb ko to mo sa komachi. Was that ANC? And you Barcelona at some point 7 no free players. Kevin Prince what one boy. Bra, I can't how many days and our contract also to recover. It's part of the game. Big club of 4. Big club will come back to its feet. It will be a big club. Don't be back. If you think say Aston Villa, Benfica, Ajax, I'm sorry we are so you are sleeping.
Not enough.
Forest at some point they were in the peak of their powers. Big club you fall, then you have means to come back. In coming back, you know, a hona ya na sem no wo. A hona kotogone has o ma they have been paused for some time. Omanya intermittent sources. There's some Obodu beje ema has work for no e intermittent bakubia ba omanya Ogum ne embela de no e omo ne bakubia ba it has to take a long deal of processes and sign a club na start be jina na so e bi na club ya start with the youth team no. It is a youth team na mu division 3 no. Add 3 years to those boys in the ages and into 17 and no be 20. No are paying for the first team. Now Omako fan craft for Babeshim. It has to take a bit of time. Now Kotuto. I can say funny be baby Abeshim Neko. One of the most famous academies in world football, Obabola Masia. But all you clubs I can see a tisika for talents free for a German so bar Obasabo Barcelona Corona in 22 fear. No to be from Montendia Babesoso. No de bo. It is or it's their policy. Kotokwasha says on the team cry. They got a manager onimun tete or tete players. The Togumanya said you man wafa. Wafa we're not chasing titles or tom. Sikasim ne di ho dada ninti. Ye ma won kra na bo wachi dom dia ma na ochina to set up the line. Now Owusu bakum inu ne miensa. Empanifo kwotena se ai meeting ye say Dr. Ogum jadwuma na oko. Dia meti America nyina na yaw my opinion. Yeah. Me decision maker o club. Me mfadwene na me nyansa be na se be obitima me ko akwa adwene. But adwuma ya football ho adwuma yi analysis yi kakra me di ma hu no say tournament play nyamfa so am fijo semo no mo saki no num. There was no guarantee say the next coach no ba win the title no. Esi ho Jose say mo ma me mo wie o se da bi masa omo oboa ye pass kra na o kroma kra bo e be yodi. It was you wodi. They did the same thing to Jose Mourinho. So in football, my former colleague, my former boss, okay, say me chere me. I say in football, decisions no ya unhunu se CA. Unhunu actually. We coach dia. Obefe no unhunu finish CA. Yes e chere na obefe no. Let's wait patiently and see say kotoko decision now what take let ya ba wa kenkan no. Na you right and na you right. Emre time is the best judge. Going into that squad na kotoko ho se CA no. Wa wo be jire ba bia kasa kotoko fa squad no kwaje double no. O ba pressure na bro so do.
Sir.
My young friend ain't kind of crane fan show. Oh, my pressure na brosodo. Squad na kotoko wono.
Ninja double.
I don't mind kind of crabby one, and I can say kotoko has in Jibia, kotoko Jibia. Sometimes you need to build even the mentality of the squad to be winners. Yet they haven't won anything. But you build that mentality. Look, before now Arsenal come Madrid, you know, Mikel Arteta had to call the Arsenal boys and say, you and myself haven't won anything in terms of this level. But if you agree with me, be part of my squad. If you don't agree, sign in Komra. Fake injury in Komra. Fake injury baby is in a junior Komra. I am telling anybody that took the decision, say, squad here, it was not meant for double. Na kotokoji one trophy crown o ma yade
eh
na yangura season obi a follow me etie sports ameka wasem o Kesbe nim say meka say Confederations Cup no e born Africa no e fete kotoko so well as the Champions League no Confederations Cup no the second tier of CAF competitions at the time na kotoko start season I want to talk samba a blow smart tin do Nekotoko Chelsea has keeper Benjamin Asari and son of Far who they call has folk Nekotoko Kasim Razak Kasim Olympics midfielder no Wama Nekotoko Pesaka da no bibiani pen na has all those signings in Yamba no I said say squad way and yes squad ya Kotoko EDG League crown a fit for the CAF Champions League. It doesn't fit for CAF Champions League. It would have to take a bit of time, be repaired as time goes on. And some will Champions League, you know, because at that time, you know, na me Marco Africa Champions League ni bidiaba. So wasembi na make bia na make fidie me de mani ehunu. Sekotoko squad we ya jid league title na ya mo ya de makotoko sekotoko njia. Mo de kwa Africa Champions League de no on be hadwene on baboye. But Confederations the end Justice Blair and Blossom more smart more cotton with me abo. Now oh kase koto konkoje double with one squad. Team why you take it off we and team no HSC strikers eba be finish season e dia momo. Team na enye prepared at the beginning of the season. Say yeah kon your strikers we me ensa we de omo ko. At the beginning of this season every elite club nim say me team o ma shape nie ye call window no a me ka January de na ya na short no aha ba ko mi bi dam ne beso so at the beginning of this season kotoko no muni hope say kwampoku beba ba yoma free baby they didn't have the idea the kwampoku ama abetam of april ne ka kotoko beda hefa it means the squad wasn't full. The squad was in full
season they say koso krana ye bie winter team more na pa more augment on squad
yeah
obon maybe aba ko me no mean some no dey aba be so bi so na have say my squad need enough let me their bosses in every but injuries
at me ma oko windows no say the work no but I'm saying say before Dr. Ebe start here field no maja 21 players kwan yo kotoko ja 21 players in the season window na be na say 21 monko. The key faces of those squad no Naku Morrison Rafael Jaminamone boys and I mean yeah 21 players. Then the coach comes in on one also one way or then the new season he comes in with almost an entire new defensive structure. 2 no ne 5 for more that 2 no 3 no more that goalkeeper no a Frederick Asadio no ba ko for the abreno say Frederick do no Kamara bedamu a meaning say for 5 no ya obi na obi amoda. This is not team. The principles and the ethos of this game no it doesn't work with this adaya team say see to na chairman ba pillars na wase na akomia mu nyina ba bi miki mu nyina ba bi
ye pillars
no near the for asha mo de mo balance mo weight no how is that going to work?
This all your own say shefo.
So every team opposite is solid. The defense first, midfield second, not attacking about this so. Just attack, goes 10. A children is not 10. So every team, the defense na base and the pillar of the team, no, a fairly ashe. At the beginning of the season, who was a partner for Team Manu? At the beginning of the season, somebody should convince me who was a partner for Team Manu? Who was the partner for Abetamo, the striker? At the beginning of the season, what was the favorite position of Saka Dauda? Make sure this team wasn't established. You can't establish team one. A team one even ya ball no crano. Ubeti yakatu ni abo ball lineup. Now line up for you because when you are when you are this team, if you tell me Sakotoko the league in Amamo, Unko Africa, would you have that confidence Sakotoko? Between the team Wako Africa baby. Or your African say represent African keke. I've been with media, mama say some of the games. Your Bodu 78 minutes yaw, almost a place in Nobia Pensuanum. A Juma media man for a boy said a boy on the group stage, you know. It will be an addressing war. Or be a home was so. You're about 45 minutes, you know. You think African is easy? African is easy. Said not don't go to time. Has multimedia it has changed. It's not catch us a football runs. Obi for Pesitao, Mustafa Mohammed. Yeah, enemy Ali boy. The first time Pesitao no free bench no over. Your boy 0-0, you know. Ugly for boy are sure. No one is Obi. Mama saw Jabba. Or Quenny Mobech. No deep German check as coach. Microphone back there way motia. Me na we analyst. Me can as a coach. Microphone back there way motia. This game I can one seminar. My doctor excessive pressure. My doctor excessive pressure. It might be down to Sika or my committee into the project itself. But in terms of football, so them run on a year Jumadia yaw. Football, you do to say body ya. And bread and a memocha. Now body to dry your body boy about a you. The drone now by Bam you need a tria home. Bodu was when you drone a boy a bobon ye. This Kotokutimwe and Dr. Ogum, it needed time and extra quality. Became United Baba Bayara. The ball about two form. And they got to force a pie game to draw. I mean, yeah, game to come on pie draws. Benjamin. Things were wrong. I agree, sir, doctor. And the decision be right. But to let go of the coach at this day. Draw away. As I had a draw. But it naturally doesn't happen. Sababaya Rabe game.
Oh, for quite some time now, I think we'll get some crab or mokra. Teams me no more
games, you know.
Back to back. 1-1 draw so baba.
Games and I can't got to quarry we saw major 3 points and never game the home.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes,
I'm telling you.
Games and I
game difficult.
The name who crana.
Me na me can say difficult.
The name who no crana ko share.
Brekum there. But people had confidence that games are has dance park nation media machine. Na bechem there e council go achije. So me maka doctor as a coach there. Now you need power make decisions wrong. And I was say I'm saying about 12. But I can say so decisions about take be wrong. Doctor were wrong in certain decisions. But me say what is the guarantee say double no mo sabeka. Na double no so madia.
Fufu say bia emrem kosa.
There is still chairman Kasaka 18 points no. Now Gold Stars chair 6 points. Now Nations chair 4 points. So 18 no. Me
win all matches.
Now the other teams also win all matches
So we win all matches no shame anymore. 18. One in the Bwana yes and
yes. Nations only na boy. Is it Nations only na boy?
18 points and Alexander can.
But so on boy in Gold Stars.
Gold Stars now more new. But Nations are boy.
Gold Stars points never got to.
Na Nations ne. You're not fighting the league with Brazilian Gold Stars alone right now.
Akome has another point.
The Nations won't win the matches in now.
Na Koroko no be winning the matches in now.
Okay, so na mic.
But you see,
the opposite watching
chance of winning the league at 7%.
New worry.
Yo, maybe I can make here. Come here, take over.
35%. Go Stars na kese now.
It's one out to check percent.
Check matches are the trend analysis of performance against such teams.
What's historically 9 points and yes,
recent matches or more between them. Recent matches or more in terms of form guide. Never to games on the ball and what is at stake. O check your calculation now. Kotoko's chances mathematically of winning the title are 7%, and their future is not even in their hands. If Kotoko wins all their games, they still need favors to be done them. Demi kanuti. Tienye case of matches na kan ye winning in a league and yes anete. I was all win matches ni na now bomb pie say teams be by your favor. Sadia ni Fan J League. Yen dino creme for my own. The more realistic target for Kotoko now.
So let's just say 18 I can do something. Coach will
they won't even get a Kotoko. I'm telling you the truth. As it stands now. She games when I Kotoko. Thank you.
Go Stars or Dance Park. Kotoko has a folk. Accra. 3 games we say a major deciding point. The other couple of games.
Okay, so the next game here against
last game here against Vision.
Diana Stars we are ball a house of folk. Obebo home to Dreams, away to Go Stars, home to Mediama, and then away to Vision.
Exactly. Opponents are the question in no. Any opponents they will also demand something from that game.
Go Stars also away to Vision. Or their freezy will Go Stars and Yendi Kotoko home come. All opponents are they are demanding something from the result. Once you drew this season now, the season will be as a fan. Exactly. Kotoko Mediama, there is always something at stake. There is something to fight for. Dreams are not that safe yet. Anything is possible. And dreams.
And I was the coach.
And the last visitor dreams. The last visitor dreams. The last visit. And 2 years after trend analysis. Now me say, compute BBI Kotoko's chances of winning the GPL title this season is 7%.
Wow, me say abre.
With time anyway, wow, baby, I will put it down and calculate for you. Nations 35%, approximately by 34 point something, or approximating here 35%.
Statistics.
And a House of Lions here 2%.
And I swear
the chunk of it goes
to
Go Stars will over 57% chance of winning the title.
Okay.
And if Go Stars, I'm making this statement here, this trend analysis. Go Stars, how many points are they available?
Differences.
No points when they are available.
Like 6 matches.
6.
18.
18. Good. Go Stars were 3 down. If they win 3 games more, match the title even before the season will end.
We see cross.
They make an what here.
I told us
3 points were ordered against Swatman. And no, almost they come points were 56. If they get 9 points more, they'll win the title. Why did they title in last season? And yes, amateurs. How many points did they amass? No, 61 or I stand to be corrected. Medium are 62. Go Stars in your 3 points, we're saying 56. If they get 2 points more, saying 62. Or the financial nations that
yes,
or the 3 points count no corner 65. What the league nobody will get close.
It makes me better the last 2 champions, no points from
the last 5.
The last 5
from
a house of folk, yeah.
A house no gum getting in a room.
Wow.
65 now.
Wow.
So yeah, you see, you maybe I'll count the emotions count, but we know you don't do emotions. The reality is that Kotoko's chances of winning the league are 7% as it stands.
Perhaps, but I'm making money.
Oh, how's it on count? Has any chance to be as of the league,
Percentage.
They don't. If I stand a chance of winning, then between in our chance, so Major League, But as it stands now, the more probable size in your boy, percentage. David, only chance of winning the league title. Has any chance? Say has a Major League now. Also, Go Stars lose some matches and has winning matches now.
Has
what points saying? Oh, there has what points saying. Has what saying? 41. Meboa. Go Stars was saying. And you're 53. CCA no change 12 points. Or they say
18.
Or the points in the chef region in Canada say 56. And you're 15 points. So what or there probability then also. No, on count.
Mesabra, we are but now Newton Giant has the percent. Percent already.
On say now better so be catch us say Kodoko team no o mankasa ye o made no mankasa ko press button the destructive button. There's a BBA jiguko. Every single appointment, every single decision was confirmed after the Bichim game. Koroko. Any Bichim United ball 1-1 over Bayern Sports Stadium. On that day, George Kennedy, no, I saw a conversation, even Maxwell Kunedu, and Karim Zito. Or me no mudin komo. That presence and Anakwesi appears so around. Etwa to deba.
I've watched a season it too good in the dressing room. Na players na nka some person money coach ne beto aso aye adwuma biem. Say example near Rafael Varane, Ten Hag in United. Obeka Varane be interview be say adwuma bi within the season they felt say Ten Hag ne players no connection ne off. And click it. But omu say omu wo FA Cup e ball on bitimi age against City rivals. So what they did near say ball no mo bono enye coach no kwa no mo boma no supporters na de bia omo ba stadium be support omo no mo body aye e de amomo. It is what we can do near say let's all come together with one driven purpose. Ni enkoje yakoji wi a coach ni se team de be pamo no so mo pamo no so be yi impanyifo na nkasa de omani aye dey ehun de ekoso. What did they do? Omuji ya no manje.
Yeah.
They have that so United coach now. There are several things that went on to prompt this particular decision making, which Ekofuko miensa ene involved. One, the management of Koroko, including the technical team, Malik Jabe count. Two, Akupa ye mu krampo so no emu nkofo and the technical heads for Koroko because Malik Jabe coach Kwesi Apia ani wo pokuti ani wo George Kennedy mo ani Akupa for mpanyifo no ani wo supporters no Ashanti regional chairman Nana Kwame Dankwa minim da se utimi yo kwa United it means influence or kotokumu in terms of decision making. Asase aban yentijai. Just so ya asase aban nesa ye kotoko. Chairman K5. Penifo ahodo. And these decisions ni na be obi a won problem. From the supporters part na me shase. Supporters ni ogidie bi say coach na so odin.
Supporters na ebimo. So
but the leadership na me ati say which we've seen it on record on TV. Ashanti regional chairman eblemu Kumasi Asante Kotoko head coach Ogum say okan will be no money be board draw. It's on video. I've also heard various supporters heads are Omaba Stadium Abehe game area and komo mudin na say coach na so de ni changes enye tactics no the games ne moa. And besides, Omukran and Shisha Chilema coach need to win games. So in a nutshell, one Kotoko win games, a draw.
Say.
Oh, Kotoko games are, it is believed. Say, yeah, you may be a year where Chilebin Empire be a cowboy, and a mark Kotoko say. But when Kotoko loses games, it is coach. And a coach to change his in yet, and a coach Aden Afambo. So the main issue at Kotoko and Tokwa supporters in the Kwampoko Faba can say partner near between even Justice Blunt in the who starts in the midfield. Supporters na kaka na coach who changes in yana tate so ma we mobi anama we mobi ana we pra ye beba so e ho no baby a supporters di gina akopa for no susu gina say coach na so odin and there has been a betrayal from coach no with Omo. Fancy. Tama Ogumba first. Ma make sure the NTT says no muntemati. Tama Ogumba first no. During an amponsambo time on Muji League no. Na almost all the time na George Kennedy ne safu jemfi. Oh Koroko training grounds. Pokuti de se to de bia no atu kwan. No akonye de bia na abenya no. Na edrume bi na Koroko kwa aduana. Ogum looked dejected at the training grounds. The players near training Ogum says in anu say, "I'm not tewo." Ana safu jemfi mo buy. Ana muni ni be din command on busa say problem here because na be mo busa league no Kotoko ntimi nye. This na na amponsa time. No mo kasa no mo hye ni kwa ka say there be league no ye beje. Ituria Koroko had a bad run of games no moko share Diana Stars were away 2-0.
And
sisan yoma. Iti Ogum ja hoko ya nyoma saye basa. Yese busa se hwanye nsafa ne mra biem no. Ana akopafo na gigi na mu se da bi Ogum no ni madwuma ne ntia nsafa Ogum ne nsanye dey. Emra.
And when you support just in case almost sample Ogum biem.
Akopafo ni lidi pa.
Okay.
Also say na akopafo no omuni the board no so first na they used to be on it but their influence is still there.
Yeah.
Na coach Kwesi Appiah presence ni adade na de Ogum bae but omugitumi yese sikasem a Ogum ni omo akopafo ne kan no Ogum sa ne koro company fo ne yewura mu kohia no asakoka different thing wo
Some say
sikasem se bi amount magi say na magi no on say akopafo na koye the betweener also be a oji omudia between na penifo mudi koroko anim what I say akopafo players enkomodidie na kosi na magi say ne be ye nyina aka ma na si afi ekodu yewura anim na say ekodi nkomo ne penifo anim say ekoji akatwa na o say emfa bi nka ho ne say akwa koye different na akopafo da bi coach ye gidie ma ono ne nyoma bi no e wo be kakra. So initially they supported him, but getting to the latter part, yeah, he remove quite changing. One more or much more free team. We don't even see them at the training grounds. But the management decision they have with Ogum say, players need be complaining do. And a coach in the tell me say, and a coach in the tell me say, and Coach Kwesi Appiah too was also busy with Sudan. And the Mama Malik Jaber day. Ebem. The first Malik Jaber ye penny. Baby a why adwuma ne do no so ne coach ne kra tena na nkomodi de bi na tactics ne e bia player issues bi kwampo no metima solve. But when Malik Jaber also takes the problem to Ogum Kokacha is a player and he say Ogum too finds way to justify himself. Because before the became United game there was a heated argument at a technical meeting and coach Kwesi Appiah wo ho. Malik Jaber wo ho and coach Ogum wo. Coach Kwesi Appiah no bu free cry na dey so be walk out of the meeting. Because Ogum aso edin omo tunu fo awuntie. And already know the January signings na ba akotoko no ebi wo hono ma they were not in support of it. Ebi ti say eduku signing no mental signing no they were not. Ba coach na so ope it na akwa koye say yemi anya dey yehwe the last 3 games did you see Kwesi Appiah say on the koroko travel akọ away games no mo koye no after the game na mo ba sports stadium no away game wan ko bi Nations game crampa na ko wa ma bi. But the entities is here no. Akopafo no insist said they want their old players or mokofo no moka to come and manage Kotoko. That is what they want. Fancy. See a coach in between 2 people. Sika Kono and Maxo Kono.
Now Zito be
Zito a technical director.
I no be adjourn on the interim.
Interim no be.
No na results
come. Let me create generate diaba. Because say Sika Kono ne Maxo then the only difference is Kasem because Sika no is what if you no pesca.
Players now coach no or because
me
the tennis no tie me the biana make say opa me ne Kotoko nko bo be chembiem. Na e ball akoroko players no bebo ba makoroko nkobo to say be aduana stars gold stars don't know gold stars ana na me kana no pa na say first na don't know your opponent makoroko no nyakoroko na o pa bo so be hia Kotoko a obebo ni
e ba on timi mo
benes kana obetua no gold stars mitua dreams ebetimi atua say they equally player bokoroko use as a springboard and travel ko outside no obi wo dreams or beko the gon series or beko outside what am I say so na your players or beka che na yonko player or different teams and why men ko na ho de wontimi o on san komode no koso na ba suban na bi mu so dan di no so coach and the last time I can say so coach enya de a wona ogina pitch na so bone
meba fancy sisi an decision na akoroko take ni ba bi angle nam nyina na yese mu nyina mo gitumi yesa se coach na problem. So coach so coach no a problem. We are about to see what is going to happen. Sure? Players now and a coach you see there was one conversation that was raised at the meeting.
I done about 2 years in Doctor second coming no. Kotoko nkwana players no e wo access to central for a catch media guys say coach ni tie coach ni
no me can say be nche me da
but some of the players have
me to was pa me can say the o kan nya no ko ana me say me madam for no wa obokotoko obo ha so o me can say nche me da say o coach tie one company and in the former club was it under it sadly one more dressing room go club prep for dressing room one make your dressing room person coach na me wo dey
players who access to media kasi aseyire no nye bere bi Jose ni nya asem wo sani ma no ye discuss no leaky ona wo mo bi no leaky akomia se me bebo iska ka busa ade na da bia doctor tie place doctor tie place kotoko place no so before for cry free to sasa kada da free bofo aho kire wo ho waba obakotoko na wonya de na coach no kotia ba komienu na no wa huri
mo attitude
na bese busa akomia se akomia na din ko inside
omo no mo bo no sebi Ronaldo mo ko mo jo musika papa bi no omo bo game wi a hwe omo recovery masa routine onum no mo ye now you ko bo game wi now si
na amfa na coach fire ba komienu
there have been several complaints ba ko krampo de baba ya ni manolentwi
na mo hwe de open so aye mo ma mu fie bibia bi
neba baba ya ni manolentwi he
coach treat mu to say
I'm not saying say also obi tie won che ka say coach ni na de obi anso so coaches are hired to be fired.
Because me nyame license ba me ya be medina ko.
Kotoko standard no.
You be for adwuma na you adwuma ko
standard no unya 2 points out of possible 12. Chairman, enye poor. Who deserve see
empamo coach in the last few years?
What am I saying? Who deserve see empamo? But understand the times and seasons and the moments where you take decisions. See obi offer the interim be the pressure better no so say kotoko anye hwe kwa na wo say FA Cup no moje.
Yeah, we am say double.
Me double na sem ne de me de to nchen. I'm talking about even the FA Cup new trend.
FA Cup come Ogum trend ba bia.
Say
na make ko ho ba no.
Coach Zito pressure
no. I want the coach ko bo FA Cup say no wantimi anya abeka ne say. Obeka ne say season I fail and say and players ni trima yo mo de kotoko players. Omo na mabonti akukuti. Fancy koroko lusu game a. Koroko lusu game a mo frobas. Koroko she game a mo frobas. Omo twi street je samba. Mutima mo and one thing it hurts me so much in here say some of these players and also were injury situations be one ma or the coach be aba coach ne be bre fancy Yakobo game no they should tell us if Samba was fit Yakobo game no mon kan che say Albert Amo no e fully fit ana Kokobo nations club they struggle with injury situations so it ni na mo hwe fan fa ho muso coach. So if it is coach, meaning English necessary boys no ebi sheda na sheda yes o ma prepare na say and o mo fitness na bi a sheda say sanity ama
Mike bra
you see in orders otenasi danger ho a your numbers statistics to justify why the coach should leave and no your trend analysis in the way definitely a backset and yet first timer and the Ogum second stint. Asante Kodoko are caught through a dry patch. Even this season, they see 2 times. They thought about letting him go when it happened for the first time. And they Diana win and the House of Folk win no. Ebekata Sadian so not so. Then it's repeated. But last season, again, Kodoko had a dry patch. They went on a 3-game winless run. Omuko 4-game winless run. And then Omoko 7-game winless run, including 1 draw, 6 straight losses. So a trend repetition. They see last season they been ACBO. If any decision is taken on this tangent, I don't think that anybody will have issues. I understand. Coaches when your mobile days at the office near there. But if it becomes a trend, I am worried kakra. Questions will be asked. I hope you get it. Maybe the coach will have a different opinion. Coach never dreams said, no, there be more moment to us. More than 1 month 3 games. Let me prove myself. And that was the claim of Ogum camp. So the coach thought he needed time. Come on, the next 3 matches as an ultimatum. Next 3 matches of much more like the same trend. Diana has to folk. When they went through that dry patch this season, of course our matches now no more winning. You know, Adriana Hasselfolk rescued him. Oh, give me another option.
opportunity mean for improvement. Ediana has of folk break Chelsea in the FA Cup. But club also had different ideas. And they were already preparing the way for Ogum's exit because they had gone behind the scenes. No money coaches in Ibia didn't come I discuss send your moneyoma and amebua. So these are things that come. But you see, oftentimes we brood too much over this, rather than thinking about what needs to happen going forward. Every decision, whether proper or the right decision or otherwise, time will only decide. This coaching appointment or make it. You see, for big teams, I'm out for you almost suggestions here. Wait in the it doesn't make it say women run a club. No, you only hope and pray. So suggestions on modern man. I never come up on the 30 I think what often kills Kotoko and to some extent across folk the over politicization of issues. As same seer. Yama politics no really at the end. So Papa never see a film the yamfa. Then he had done it. In Ogum's second stint, he was seen more as a politician than a coach. How people would judge him, assess him, or whatever, they will look at it from that angle. Just because he was a coach, he decided to resign. No, Jai Jumana to interman for him say, and the Ogum Nena and Ponsania no Muntem say Oguma Bar. Me and I may outline it to how Nane and Ponsan was running the club, and there was a me for Ogum time. Yamfa Sanchez club. If you want your club to be big, or per se a fan and Toma Pefra, or per se your club or returning to the good old days now, this kind of mindset, it won't take you anywhere. I mean, that is the only thing I'll say. I will not come and sit here and tell you Zito's appointment the best is the best thing since sliced bread. Because I nasabe, me a hypocrite. I am one of Ogum's disciples. I believe strongly in his coaching tenets near Ejumoye. Me, on any given day, before someone before Ogum Abakotokono, I knew him way back, Cape Coast. Any Ejumo to me. But I knew nothing about Betanana, and Prince Owusu no, on your 20 million Jumano, what time you 20 million Jumano media maintain the going to mean ye, Yamfasa and Bobra. The focus should be on your club. The focus no enko mo club and so to corner the papa bia focus on the way forward better na team na konenim and am on be too amunya na we na ye say na we na can say na we na ye say di ni na no e ya go pramane so agro ne form
Mike me da se pa wo mama